Molweni Bagiti. Today I want to address two individuals from the MK political party. First of all is the Member of Parliament and also the spokesperson of the Mkhonto weSizwe political party, Nhlamulo Ndlela, one of the best politicians that we have right now, who's pushing Pan-Africanism and unity for Black people, according to me. The man was in Western Cape addressing a case where he's showing once again that the MK political party cares about Black lives. There is apparently a farmer, a white farmer in the Western Cape, whose dogs are mauling people to death. It is believed that there's two pit bulls that are roaming around and just jumping the fence and attacking people to death. That is what is happening in the Western Cape, and Nhlamulo Ndlela was there to address this issue and to see end to this situation. And also, there are by-elections happening at Ethekwini, Ward 33, I believe, where the national organizer, Floyd Shivambu, was there to motivate the people to say, guys, let's win this ward for the president, Jacob Zuma. It's very important to see this politics unfolding in the MK political party. But there's something that Floyd Shivambu said that touched my heart. It really shaked me, and I'm hoping that we can see in the same light as to what he says. Let's talk about that and much more.
Welcome to King Said So, Africa's one land, one language, one currency, one army on King Said So. Africans can unite. Your Pan-Africanist podcast. Enjoy.
Peace in Pan-Africanism to all my African brothers and sisters from all around the world. Welcome back to King Said So. I'm your host, Kagiso Shongwane Zinchiva Sono. Mr. Easy Imali Nenge. We're back at it again with another one. We are allowing these white farmers to get away with too much. Political parties need to score points to show the community, the public, that Black lives actually matter. When a Black life perishes, political parties need to rise up and say, not under our watch. That is what we expect from political parties. I don't expect someone to be unalived by a white farmer, to be killed by farmers' dogs, or I don't care what happens, as long as it is them doing it to us. We need to rise up and unite as African people, because when one of them dies, they stand together and unite. You see what AfriForum is doing, inflating the numbers of farm murders, counting the Black people and advertising it to the world as if there's a genocide that is happening in South Africa towards Afrikaner. We need to do the same and say, not under our watch will we watch our own perish in the hands of our colonizers. And this is what Nhlamulo Ndlela did in the Western Cape. I love what they are doing. I want to see political parties standing up and say, Icon. We are not going to allow. And the nice thing that he said there is that we have not even met the family, but we are already fighting because we know that there's an African person that's life was cut short because of the negligence of farmers in South Africa.
Good afternoon, South Africans. We are dealing with a very sensitive issue here, where last week a woman was mauled by two dogs. We know it to be pit bulls, even though the police, it seems, are hiding this information, because we're actually at the Kraaifontein police station. We wanted to inquire what the status of the case is. And we moved from there to come to the farm, and the farm is over there. We'll actually do a video. But now, this area called Santa Kraal, this is what they call a police station. Now, if you look at the population amount of people that are here, right now it's totally closed. It's not open. There's no services. The time right now is 4:10 in the afternoon. I'm told that at times it doesn't even open. At times it'll probably even open for 2 hours. Then you find a situation where this is a drop-off area for kids. Now those dogs are literally across, and we understand that they've killed close to 3 people, including the lady that was mauled by them last week as she was walking on the farm. These dogs are still in that farm. I'm going to do a video right now and show you the farm. But I want South Africans to know that in the Western Cape, this is how our people are being treated by this government and how the police don't care for our people. But as MK, we're going to ensure that we surface these issues and expose what is happening and what our people have to be subjected to, because this is total nonsense and we are not going to tolerate any of this. So that's why I'm making this video, and I want to show evidence that indeed here is this police station. This is, if you want to call this a police station, and this is the only one for all these people here. So if there's ever an incident in this area, no one is going to actually have any support from the police. They'd actually have to either get on a taxi or make it all the way to Kraaifontein. So this is the first video. I'm actually also going to do another video right in front of the farm, so you actually get to see what it is that's happening there, and I'll give you more details. So this is a follow-up on the first video from the police station. So this is the farm behind you. It's the same farm where the two dogs are currently in there as we speak. These two pit bulls, and we know it's pit bulls, are the same pit bulls that have killed now, from what we hear, 3 people. There's been 3 incidents. One instance, it actually even ripped the skin off the person's skull. And the police took that person to that police station that we went to, and they couldn't help. The same police station that is closed. These people, this farm, the person that was yesterday, the lady that was killed last week, was mauled by those 2, just where those cows are on the left, as she was crossing here. And she died on the scene and totally dismembered by these dogs. But these dogs still continue to be here. And we asked this policeman at the police station as to why is it, and what is the kind of dogs. He didn't want to disclose the kind of dogs they were, but we've now confirmed it's pit bulls, and these individuals continue to harbor these pit bulls. The police are clearly protecting these people, and we're going to get to the bottom of this. As it is, we haven't even found the family members of this person who's deceased. We're still trying to locate their family since last week, Wednesday. And we're saying that we're going to surface this issue, we're going to bring all the attention, and I'm doing this video so that all South Africans are aware of what's happening in the Western Cape and how our people are being dealt with. Right here, kids play over here. The same dogs 2 days ago, 3 days ago, were literally running over there just by the road, and the kids ran up to here. So before you know it, it's going to be one of the kids. They're going to be actually attacked by these dogs. So we need to stop them. This is the property of these owners, of this, where these dogs are harbored, and let's bring all the attention and expose what's happening. Have killed now, from what we hear, 3 people. There's been 3 incidents. One instance, it actually even ripped the skin off the person's skull, and the police took that person to that police station that we went to, and they couldn't help. The same police station that is closed. These people, this farm, the person that was yesterday, the lady that was killed last week, was mauled by those 2, just where those cows are on the left, as she was crossing here. And she died on the scene and totally dismembered by these dogs. But these dogs still continue to be here. And we asked this policeman at the police station as to why is it, and what is the kind of dogs. He didn't want to disclose the kind of dogs they were, but we've now confirmed it's pit bulls, and these individuals continue to harbor these pit bulls. The police are clearly protecting these people, and we're going to get to the bottom of this. As it is, we haven't even found the family members of this person who's deceased. We're still trying to locate their family since last week, Wednesday. And we're saying that we're going to surface this issue, we're going to bring all the attention, and I'm doing this video so that all South Africans are aware of what's happening in the Western Cape and how our people are being dealt with. Right here, kids play over here. The same dogs 2 days ago, 3 days ago, were literally running over there just by the road, and the kids ran up to here. So before you know it, it's going to be one of the kids. They're going to be actually attacked by these dogs. So we need to stop them. This is the property of these owners, of this, where these dogs are harbored, and let's bring all the attention and expose what's happening. Thanks.
You go to police stations are closed. Wherever colored people and black people stay, the level of service is poor. And it's good that they advertise this, because everybody keeps on saying, no, where the DA governs, the Democratic Alliance governs, they govern successfully. But they are closing police stations in their province. And people are used to our police station opens 2 hours, 1 hour. Sometimes it doesn't open because it's in a black area where lives don't matter, those people can perish, it's all right. The police also have an attitude. Remember, Nhlamulo Ndlela is no longer that young man that was walking around in elections, the spokesperson of the MK political party. He's a member of parliament now. He carries some authority now. So police stations don't even respect those people. And I'm happy that the MK political party is taking this case head on. So somebody can account. It cannot be, ladies and gentlemen, that your dogs mauled my sister to death and you go away scot-free. There needs to be a thorough investigation of the negligence that you have played. These are pit bulls. I mean, last year when the pit bulls were busy mauling people left and right, I said there needs to be a certificate of handling this type of dogs, because they were bred for fighting. You know, they are not dogs that will bite and let go. They will mold you until they are finished. They bite zinc, wood, clothes, tires, anything that they can get their hands on, they bite. So imagine what they will do to a poor sister like our sister who perished away. And apparently there's 3 people there that already perished away because of these dogs. But because it's white people, they don't worry that anyone will do anything. It's a small police station. They can just pay out this detective and they can just do whatever they want there because they've got the money and they've got the complexion of protection. Now, another thing that bothers me is that there's one farmer, there's a whole community. One of you die and you don't do anything as African people. That bothers me. I can't sleep when I think about that. Why I want to bet you, are they not using their numerical advantage towards this one farmer? You have the power, African people, to go and close that farm. Where are the men? Why are they not picking up their weapons and going to deal with those dogs properly? Before these dogs now catch another, it's the 3rd person, by the way. 3rd person. These dogs are going to attack the children. It's not safe where they are. But you find the men sitting there and complaining from a distance. What happened to our manhood, man? Why are we so scared of the beyond apartheid? That's why we say apartheid continues till today. Because those who thought apartheid ended till 1994, you are misleading yourself. Look at what is happening here. The AfriForum will never let you go. If one of the politicians at their farm, their dogs comes out and bites an Afrikaner person and they die, your AfriForum will never let you go. You will go to court, you will go to prison because they stand for their own. Tina, we are divided. Aye man, that's Papa mean, man. Another thing also with these by-elections, 133 and Ethekwini, I was very interested in what Floyd Shivambu said, Jacob Zuma said. You understand what I'm saying? He quoted something about how the colonizers managed to defeat us as Africans. It broke my heart. I don't want to lie. When I heard it, it broke my heart.
This process has begun. Already 4 political parties have collapsed and deregistered. I can assure you that before the end of the year, we're going to have many other political parties. Some that even have got seats in parliament that are going to fold into Mkhonto weSizwe so that we can form one united front of progressive forces. President Zuma says a simple thing, that the reason why we're under colonialism is because the settlers fought us as separate small groups. We were never united as black people. They fought us and defeated us as small groups. And then later on they combined all of us and said they're in charge of us. We can't make the same mistake of fighting in different corners when there's a revolutionary progressive platform which we must consolidate to fight for total emancipation, for total freedom. That is the struggle that we're signing up for. So tomorrow our task is quite simple and straightforward. We're sending keys to Ethekwini municipality. And then we're going to just make sure that he prepares for the other councillors who are going to take over this municipality and take it towards prosperity. Because whatever we do, what must define Mkhonto Wesizwe must be excellence. We must not do mediocrity. We must not replace mediocrity with mediocrity. We must always display excellence. And we believe that our councillor here is going to demonstrate the excellence that defines all of us. Let's remain disciplined, comrades, all of us. Tomorrow, who can, let's go to all the VPs and fetch all the voters. Let's not disappoint the president. He is sure of the VDs and the wards that we have visited. But let's make sure that we then get our first ward here in Ethekwini. It's currently under...
They defeated us because they fought us as small groups. They defeated us because when you look at the history and you look at how the San people and the Khoi people and the Nama people fought the Portuguese as a tribe, the San, the Nama, and the Khoi people, tribe, tribe means three. They fought them, not as clans. As clans, as individual clans, they were weak, but as one tribe, they were strong. And immediately when the San people moved and isolated themselves from the Khoi, and started moving to the coast and moving around because they were hunters and gatherers, they were moving around. They were starting to get defeated now because they were in small numbers. These people defeated us because we failed to do a basic thing, and that is unite together. We failed to unite together. Even till today, we failed to unite. We still want to wear our different political hats. And I'm not saying let everyone be MK, let everyone be EFF, whatever I'm saying. I'm saying because of this division, Sizokala is in Nyembezi 2029 election. Nas. The 2027 local election, we're not going to see it. Is it 27, 26? We're not going to see properly how the division is going to affect us. Because EFF is going to do good, MK is going to do good, the Rise Mzansi is going to win there, Action XA is going to win there. People are going to get different wards, different council, all around, different metros, whatever is going to happen. Political parties are going to do good. But leading up to 2029, if we remain divided as a nation, I'm talking about the African nation, Scotland. And the delusion to think that we will take our land back via the vote, I continuously warn you guys against. There is no revolution that was taken back by votes. It's not possible. It's not possible. I know you are hoping to see MK political party getting 58%, 60% on the IEC board. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's not. The only chances of that happening is that MK join EFF, all of them become one. And some of you were saying, King, look at the fight that is developing between MK and the EFF. And I said, okay, I see it. I'm monitoring what is happening. The enemies are so happy to see us fight. You can swear at me on the comment section. I mean, I'm not a political party. I'm one vote. You can swear at me on the because someday I'm EFF, someday I'm MK. But I always tell you, as a Pan-Africanist, I want to see South Africans win again. And when I say South Africans, you know who I'm talking about. Africans in particular. Black, to be specific. I want us to win. And I see this division that is happening. These fights that are coming up with Allah. This division is going to cost us in the future. Nas. So I'm saying, my African people, put your differences aside. Let us unite. And like I said, I don't want to say EFF join MK, MK join EFF. This thing of saying, no, we will separate, we will contest the elections separately. It does not work. It does not work. I promise you, it does not work. You will get your 15%, that one will get his 12%, that one will get his 3%. That when you add them, they will not get to 50. They will be nowhere close to 50. The ANC will drop obviously to 28%, 32, 30%. The ANC will drop again. Dramatically this time around. They will drop maybe even 15% more. The ANC can be 25%. The Democratic Alliance can be 25%, and both of them can reach 50 and just need the IFP and the Freedom Front Plus and Rise Mzansi or somewhere just to remain in power. And then we get a new white president. Because why? The black progressive parties, the black conscious parties failed to unite. That is the issue that is going to happen. Why can't we unite as a people? Who has bewitched us so much? So kala kuzokufike nini? So complain kuzokufike nini? That's why I said civil society, come, let us organize ourselves. Let us anticipate the unexpected. Let's expect the unexpected, that maybe our political parties can fail us because of their differences. But Tina, as a society, let us build our own institutions that we can say, even if they have failed us as politicians, we as civil society has built a black independent school where the brains of black children are reprogrammed, decolonized properly in an educational system that speaks to them as Africans. We are saying, come, let us join hands together. Let us build a school. And it's not only the school. You guys know what we are busy with. It's not only the school. The school is one of the institutions that we are building. That is in the forefront. It's right there. It's the first institution we are building. But then we've got Paseta Tourism, we've got Paseta Media, we've got Paseta Hospitality, we've got Paseta Clinics and Hospitals, we've got Paseta. We're even going into the funeral issue where we're going to assist our African families, the poorest of the poorest, when they are shorting with the casket and everything. We're going to donate these type of things. And again, the most important one that we are doing is the Paseta Legal Minds, for us to stand up in a legal sense and fight in the court systems and stop toying and burning tires as if that will bring any form of justice. We need people that can go into court and represent us. When there's a racist attack somewhere, we need people that can open cases and follow up with the case. Some of us, we are just tweeting on social media, we're just opening YouTube accounts, we're just on TikTok or whatever is happening. But actually what is happening is that there is no progress because your threat ends on social media. But we need people to say we can take things to court, and we aggressively chase matters that favor us as African people. And one of those things that we're doing is Paseta. We said we need 10,000 people in the next 3 months to say they will contribute monthly, a 50 rand, a minimum of 50 rand, 10 rand, 12 rand, whatever it is that you want to take out, a maximum as much as your heart allows you to contribute to build the school Paseta. The Paseta is not a fly-by-night thing. We've got a website. You can check us on www.paseta.co.za. We've got the profile. We've got the constitution. Everything is done. We've got the founding members. Everything is done. We've got Paseta Uganda. We've got Paseta Namibia, we've got Paseta Angola, we are formulating Paseta Lesotho in these very weeks. So that we are starting an African movement that is going to shake the whole continent. Each country will be doing their little bit, and when we add up the numbers, I'm telling you guys, you're going to see a big difference in the educational sector for our children. Because be honest, what is it that they are teaching your children at school? Babafundisana abantwana labo. Ngathi mababuya is the mobile dome. I'm talking from my experience. I learned about Shakespeare. Tell me, what did Shakespeare do for my life? What was the reason for me to learn about Shakespeare? We didn't even have teachers after their classes that will give us history lessons. Say, hey guys, did you know what happened to Robert Subuku? Do you know Steve Biko? Do you know, some of these things are not in the textbooks of our children, but we need conscientized teachers that know the reason why we've got these children. We need teachers that can teach history, African history, that can teach economics, world economics and African economics, that can teach technology, because if you are behind in technology, you can just forget, and teachers that can teach agriculture, because agriculture is the basic need that you need for survival on earth. That's it. And all of that will be the main focuses of the Paseta school. So I'm asking you nicely, should you have some spare change, whether it's 12 rand, 10 rand, 12, 5 rand, 30 rand, 200,000 rand, 1 million, whatever it is you have to assist us to build this school, I will appreciate it so much. My team and the guys will appreciate it. Send your contribution to the Capitec account. It's a business Capitec account. It's not your normal account. Make sure you enter the proper branch code and make your deposit. And also, here's our numbers. You can send us a message of your proof of payment on there. Make sure that you write donation and your name, or your name and donation, so that we can know what is the money in there for. Thank you so much, guys, for everyone who has contributed to Paseta. Really, you're making our lives that much easier. Very soon, great news are coming. You guys know how it is. We've got many groups in under Paseta, the advisory panel, the strategic partners, and we've got the Paseta Community Hub, the IT group, the marketing group. We've got people, South Africans, that are saying, no, we don't want anything. I just want to volunteer my skills. I've got IT skills. How can I help build these skills? I'm an engineer. How can I help? And now I'm calling engineers, lawyers, and I'm calling ladies, because most of you ladies are not, I'm not in. The majority are gentlemen. Please, ladies, I need you guys to come. Here's my WhatsApp numbers. Send me a WhatsApp and say, King, how can I help? This is my expertise. This is what I can do. Where can you place me? Send me a WhatsApp, ladies. I need more ladies to come and build with us at Paseta. You understand what I'm saying? Thank you so much. You guys know, when it comes to Paseta, I can talk the whole day. But thank you so much, guys. Until we meet again, don't forget to pray. Fight for each other, Africans, man. Fight for each other. Let's unite. Let's unite. As Babuni said, Labantu Lava, there are billions and billions that they are injecting in political parties. It's not going to separate us. That we are going to stand together as African people. Until we meet again, don't forget to pray. After you pray, stand up, African child. Do your best so that God can do the rest. Peace. Peace in Pan-Africanism. I salute you.